Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to Creative Khalsa with me, Prabhjyot. Hope you're all well and watching these shows and enjoying the shows, and most importantly, learning something from these shows. Today I'm going to tell you a lovely Sakhi that I read and I've come across, and I thought, oh, I must read this on the show. It's about Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Which Guruji was Guru Nanak Dev Ji? First Guru. Well done. This Sakhi is called Madness for Gold. So what comes into your mind when you think of gold? We think of expense, we think of shining gold, precious, expensive. I don't know, some people might think they want more and more. This is a very important Sakhi with a really good message. So, one day, Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Bhai Mardana, remember Bhai Mardana Ji? So I'm coming back to Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sakhi because these are very sweet and simple, and it's been a long time. So remember, Bhai Mardana Ji was always with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, his companion. So one day they both reached a country which was ruled by a very, very cruel man named Garu. He had an urge to amass gold and silver. If he heard that one of his subjects had some gold or silver, he would ask for it and then take it away by force if his request failed. So a very greedy man. It's quite funny because you can actually imagine, if I'm a very greedy person and I'm ruling this country and I see anyone with gold, I just snatch the gold from him. So this is the type of man he was. If anyone had gold, he'd go to them, ask for the gold. If they'd refuse, he'd just snatch it from them. So I think that's quite funny, but I shouldn't be laughing. So he used to just take the gold and silver from them, and if they refused, he would take it by force. He used to do this his whole life. In this way, he had filled 40 boxes with gold and silver. God, a lot. One day, he asked his minister, "Does anyone in our country possess gold or silver which we don't know about, so we can go and get some more?" The minister said, "I shall inquire about this and get back to you tomorrow." On the next day, the minister sent a beautiful slave girl to the market for sale. The sale price of that girl was fixed as 1 silver coin. A merchant's son went to his widowed mother and said, "Mother, if we buy this slave girl for a silver coin, she will do all of our housework and make life easy for you." The mother replied, "We do not have any silver coin in our house, but when your father died, actually, he was buried with a silver coin in his mouth. You dig the grave and take up the coin to buy this slave girl." So can you imagine what the king did after he heard this? When he came to know about that, dead people have gold coins in their mouths, he actually made everyone dig up graves to look at the dead bodies and take out the gold out their faces. Oh, I think that's hilarious. So now, can you imagine this country full of dead people in the ground being dug up with gold out their mouth, the coin taken out? It's disgusting. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji, all-knowing, all-powerful, he came onto this earth to stop stuff like this. So Guruji, from the beginning, he has been saying, no, just no, okay? That's wrong, do this. Guruji always encouraged simplicity. Live a simple life, be simple, live simple, and you will just be simple and think of God at all times. Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to his palace to see the king. They said to the gatekeeper, "Convey a message to your king. 2 outsiders want to see him." When the king came to know, he came to the door. He saw Guru Nanak counting pieces of broken pots. The king asked in great wonder, "Oh, holy man, what use are these pieces to you? They're broken now." Guru Nanak Dev Ji replied, "We are to take these to the next world." The king said, "Are you mad? How are you going to take these pieces to the next world with you? You're mad." Guru Nanak Ji replied, "In the same way as the wealth collected by you by cruelty is the same way I'm going to take these broken pieces of pots for me to the next world. Hearing this, he was shocked because he thought, oh, how does Guru Nanak know that I'm doing all this and I'm collecting people's gold by cruelty? He realized his mistake. He said, I have great love for gold and silver. Please advise me so that my love for gold and silver goes away and that I may be on the path of God. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, O king, whatever you see with the eyes will be destroyed one day. The wealth which is spent in the name of God only goes along with you to the next world. Horses, forces, and your kingdoms will remain here when death overtakes you. You came to this world alone, empty-handed, and you shall leave alone and empty-handed. You have seen with your own eyes that the dead, who have been buried with one silver coin in their mouths, could not even take that coin with them into the next world. How will all this wealth amassed by sins and cruelty go with you? He actually was shocked. He didn't know what to say. Guruji said, however, the sins and cruelty committed will surely go with you. As you have committed these sins, you will be thrown into fire of hell. Hearing about the fire of hell, he trembled more. He asked, how can I escape the fire? How can I be saved from that awful fire, Guruji? Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, only if you get rid of your cruelty, stop being a horrible man, use the wealth which you have collected by your sins to provide free meals for the poor. That is the only way you will be freed. So, that was the Sakhi of the madness for gold. Now, I don't know if you can see this picture, but it's Guru Nanak Dev Ji collecting the pots and the king standing there. I love this Sakhi because it reminded me of the Sakhi that I told you before about the rich man, another rich king, and Guruji gave him a pin. Guruji said, take this pin, give it to me in the next world. He thought, huh? How on earth am I going to take this pin? It's a pin, it's a physical thing. How am I going to take this, Guruji? And Guruji said, if you can't even take this small pin with you, how on earth are you going to take it? How on earth are you going to take all your mansions, all your money, all your wealth to the next world? And that's when it hit him hard as well. So, again, from this Sakhi, never be cruel, never be greedy, like this greedy man, and collecting people's gold. Don't snatch from people. And also, remember, kids and everyone watching, Guruji is right. Guruji has said, you came into this world empty-handed. You came alone, you'll go alone, and you'll be going empty-handed. So don't get too involved, too attached to things, to people, because we are all going down that path one day. But for now, I don't want kids to be getting depressed and think, oh God. Think of God, live your life in accordance to Guruji. Remember Guru Nanak at all times. He is with us. He's always present with us. Remember him every day. And just remember to be a good person. So that's it for today's Sakhi. I've had enough of talking now. I need some rest. I'm going to see you again very soon with some more shows. Any feedback, send them. It's info@seekchannel.tv. And remember those puzzles I've been going on about. It's www.seek- which is a little line, the dash, connection.com. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.